Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So the rot continues, and we have broken through the weekly levels here, and those weekly levels actually indicate a break of this head and shoulders. So shoulder, head, shoulder. So you can see there's a bit of support to the left here, but for me, the next meaningful support on the weekly is down here, and that is 39.77, fairly close to 4,000, and I think that's pretty much where we're heading. So at the moment, if we start getting down to the time frames, yesterday's call was the right one, although it was a bit messy to start with, but we eventually broke through the structure, and structure I'm referring to was obviously this triangle. At the moment, we are extremely far from the moving averages on the 3 hour. Not a place that I want to be jumping in short. Obviously, I want to wait for the pullbacks, and the pullback is where we need to be climbing back in short. So at the moment, if we look what happened yesterday, we're sort of just going sideways inside that triangle, and we did bounce off an area, not really, how do I put it, not exactly clean and perfect, but we did come back up to test this zone, and your trend line was basically not really hit, but you were flirting with a bigger trend line, and the bigger trend line I'm referring to is this one here. We didn't quite get up there, but it was kind of sideways. We got a pin bar there, not off much structure, and then sort of up and down until we broke below the low of this range, and then it was just one-way traffic from there. So if we just drop down to 15 minutes, it would have been kind of difficult to try and ascertain where your entry would have been here before the US opened. I suppose that pullback there was probably your best bet. Moving averages crossed over, broken away, come back to test the moving averages, and then back. So that's kind of the view that I've got at the moment. I would prefer a rejection of 42.34. That is the closest bit of resistance, what was support, which we need to flip into resistance. So that's the area that I've been paying attention to. Not really too phased about this aftermarket move. I want to see pullback onto structure. The structure is quite high up, 42.34. We get a rejection of that area, opportunity for short, nice tight stop loss, and what we're looking for is a potential bigger move down to at least 4,100, and then 4,000 exactly. And I think 4,000 is the ultimate goal right now. So yeah, that's kind of what my view is. Wait for the pullback onto what was support, and that's weekly support. So it's going to be a tough battle, 42.34. If we reject that area, and just bear in mind, you may actually climb a little higher to 42.72 because you've got a little bit more support there as well. So any pullback into this zone, and we start getting inside bars, engulfing bars or pin bars, we are short, tight stop loss, and we're looking to test the previous low first. And if we break through the previous low, just move your stop down and write it down to 4,000, because I think that is the ultimate goal right now. Anyway, that's it for me on the S&P. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.